The topic discussed in this session is environment of international business. International business environment is multidimensional, including the political risk, cultural differences, exchange risk, legal and taxation issues. International business environment comprises the political, economic, regulatory, tax, social and cultural, legal and technological environment. An international business environment is the surrounding in which international companies run their businesses. It brings along it with many differences. Therefore, it is mandatory for the people at the managerial level to work on the factors that makes an international business environment. It is multidimensional in nature. It includes the trading across the world, which means selling and buying goods and services across the world, which connects the transactions across borders while keeping the management in a single country. The scope of international business has enhanced since it focuses on opportunities and challenges in the business environment that operates on global level. The differentiating factor of the business from domestic business is that international business functions in an uncertain environment, altogether subjected to rapid changes with the probability of enhanced or improved income and customer. Therefore, it is mandatory for the people at the managerial level to work on the factors that makes an international business. International business is an exchange of goods and services that conducts its operations across national borders between two or more countries. International business is also known as globalization, whereas a business environment is the surroundings in which the international companies operate. Forms of business environment: import and export, licensing, franchising, joint venture, and foreign direct investment. Let's discuss the various types of international business environment. Firstly, political environment includes the kind of government that operates in an economy, its laws, policies, and so on. While doing business in other countries, business owners deeply considers the relationship of government with businesses and the political risk relevant in the country. The next factor is economic environment. In this, all factors are considered while doing business in a country. Each country may differ in terms of its economic environment depending on the category of the country, whether it's developed, developing, or underdeveloped. The economic environment is deduced after taking into a variety of factors like national and per capita income, taxation aspects, availability of raw materials, infrastructure facilities, and so on. The next factor is technical environment. Technical environment pertains to technical upgradation as well as advancement in technological adoption and methods of manufacturing and production. The success level of a business relies upon the acceptance level and utility of technological innovation in various countries. With technical advancement, business gain competitive advantages and stay competitive on global terms. The next factor is cultural environment. Culture in a country means beliefs and values followed in the nation. Factors like language, history, level of education, resistance to change, lifestyle of people combine to become the cultural environment of a country. Competitive environment. The competitive environment changes from nation to nation. This is particularly due to the economic, political, and cultural surroundings. These environmental variables help determine the kind and level of competition that exists in a specific country. Several resources come from the countries across the world. For a national economy, the most probable causes of rivalry may be well known. The same is not true when an individual proceeds to compete in the new surroundings. Advantages of international business environment. It helps in expansion program of businesses. It ensures exposure to more customers globally. It helps in proper management of the product life cycle and mutual growth. It ensures sustainable growth. Drawbacks. Adverse effects on economy. One country affects the economy of another country through international business. Moreover, large-scale exports discourage the industrial development of importing country. Consequently, the country of the importing nation suffers. Competition with developed countries. Developing countries are unable to compete with developed countries. It hampers the growth and development of developing nations unless international business is controlled. Rivalry or competition among nations. Intense competition and eagerness to export more commodities may lead rivalry among nations. As a consequence, international peace may be disturbed or hampered. Colonization. Sometimes the importing country is reduced to a colony due to economic and political dependence and industrial backwardness. Exploitation. International business leads to exploitation of developing countries. The developed nations, the prosperous and dominant countries, regulate the economy of poor nations. Legal problems. Varied laws, regulations, and customs formalities followed by different countries have a direct bearing on the export and import trade. In this session, we have discussed about international business environment. Thank you.